2 years ago, I did a list of the 10 indie content creators you needed to know about. 10 board gamers under 10,000 subscribers. And we just collaborated.
We did.
We just did a video.
With our new top of 10 creators you should know about.
Yeah, 10,
I don't want to say top.
10 creators you should know about.
Put them on your radar.
Once again, left off your own channel, Game Brigade.
You still never made a list?
Still never made a list.
Man,
but
rough.
at least he helped me make a list, which is one step closer to being here.
That's true.
This is a Where Are They Now? And I wanted to do it with you because we just did the next version of this video, and I wanted to do it with you to impress you a little bit.
Oh.
You know, that's what we're working on.
So shiny.
That's what we're working on.
I like it.
A pat scratch or a back pat.
A very quick look at who was it in that original list 2 years ago?
Yep.
Who did we talk about? Who did we highlight? We did that video on the back of crossing 10,000 subscribers ourselves.
Okay.
And where are they now? What has 2 years done to these content creators, these channels that have been making things that I thought stood out enough to really be brought to the forefront?
Sounds good. Let's see what I got.
The first one's going to be a little channel here called Wait Your Turn.
I know this one very well.
When I talked about this channel, they were at 1,005 subscribers.
Yep.
They are currently sitting at 2,480 subscribers, and 8 subscribers, and they are a dead channel.
That's very sad.
No.
He's a channel in remission or in slumber.
When it comes to YouTube, not having posted a new video for 11 months,
that's pretty dead.
It's pretty exhausting.
He might come back. Maybe he's busy.
I would love for him to come back because I love the content that he made, but this is actually one of the disappointments for me. I thought he was doing some stuff that was really interesting, but he was doubling down on very, very heavy games.
Very heavy games.
And I think that's very hard to keep up.
It does.
And so I understand why he didn't make it. Are you impressed yet?
Not yet. Gonna say but you're setting a very low bar.
Wait Your Turn was one of the reasons I started my channel.
Yeah.
We talked about that. Yeah, he was an inspiration because I liked his content and I felt like I wanted to be part of that.
Yeah. And so now I'm going to do a channel that at the time of recording 2 years ago was at 1,111 or 1,111 subscribers.
So they're just a baby at that time.
Just a baby.
Just hit the monetization mark. Just figuring out how to make this work.
Yeah.
Where are they at now?
They are now sitting at 24,500 subscribers. Shelf side.
They're so good.
I found them at the point that they had only made about 100 videos.
Wow.
Early on.
Yeah, that is really...
Early on into the space. Now they are crushing it. These guys do some of the best comedy.
Yep.
These guys do some of the best. They are like the American version of Shut Up and Sit Down. That's what you said.
I did say that because it's scripted content. You obviously, right?
It's so good though, insanely entertaining. They have videos that have gone viral, like their 7 levels of board game collecting.
That was my first video I watched from them.
This video has Quackalope in it.
Does it really?
Where they do Rodney Smith and Tom Vassell. There's a Quackalope logo floating in the sky. I think they probably included that, possibly because
it's possible.
Either way, their content's amazing, and I'm really glad that they've been getting some attention, some support, some love.
Huge growth.
So 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
When I told you about them,
that's really good.
To 24,000 now.
They've done great.
This is one La Mataneta, something like that. I think I had to click my own link to find this channel. LAMATTA.
Should be at the top.
TENA.
No.
And then we'll do games so that we can find them. This is one of those that's a little bit harder to find.
Oh, there's your top 10 YouTubers.
Yeah. So this one's a little bit harder to find because this is actually a Latino channel. This is a Spanish channel.
Yeah.
We picked this one both because their content was really good and also because at the time Jan was on the channel.
Yeah.
And so Jan was able to follow along and he was like, no, they make great stuff in a market that maybe isn't as heavily dominated.
Yep.
At the time, they had 1,270 subscribers.
Well, they got nice cinematic
They
stuff,
do.
though.
Now they're sitting at 5,690.
Nice.
So not the biggest growth,
So good
but
growth.
in the category that they're in, I think any board game company or any group that is going to to have Spanish accessible games,
Yeah.
needs to be getting product down to La Mataneta.
It looks like they do travel. They went to Essen Spiel.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yep. I would love to be able to collaborate with them sometime. So, moving on down to a channel that was only at 1,720 subscribers at the time.
1,700.
Probably the best cinematics in board gaming.
Oh, yeah. Tim is amazing.
Had been a fan of him for a year plus.
Yeah.
At the point, but he's now sitting at 24,000.
You know how you know it's a Tim video? It's because it's got that beautiful blue shade to it. So every time I pull something
It's also got the swips.
yeah.
I mean,
I just love it, man.
the guy, beautiful content,
Amazing content.
brilliant at what he does. The time he must invest into creating stuff.
Yeah.
Very, very glad to see where he is. Massive fan of him.
Yeah, it deserves every second of it. He's great content.
Very, very, very excited to see where he is at this point. Another channel that I had been a fan of these two channels for about a year leading up to me creating this video, the original top 10 content creator video. And these were two channels that like I still haven't been able to collaborate with, but desperately like I like messaged and sought out and was just a fan of so much of the stuff they were making. Lord of the Board. So, Lord of the Board does a lot of in-depth root content, also has a great relationship with Tim. They've really linked together the Fire and Ice duo.
The podcast, Fire and Ice.
So 19,400 subscribers. When we first mentioned him to you all, 2,240.
Wow. Such growth.
So has done an amazing job. I'm really, really thrilled to see where he is.
Yeah.
But personality's fantastic. On-camera presence is fantastic. The group he has going with Tim Chun himself is amazing. The group he has, like he collaborates with a lot of other content creators in this space. So he's actually been like, reaching out and working with other people to try to highlight them.
Sure.
There's both of them hanging out here podcasting. I think they're gonna have more people join. But cinematics are on point. And his content, his in-depth content, the first thing that I saw was root content that had this beautiful animated stuff with it. And the reason for that is because he himself actually takes the time to do like animated videos and add in graphics and all of that. Let me see if I can find one of his most popular, if it's here. I don't remember exactly where it is, but I remember there was a video that he did that first got us onto his radar that just had some awesome graphics. Man, this is back in the day.
This is the original stuff.
Yeah, this is the original stuff. So he's doing a little bit of text there, but either way, very, very excited about his success.
Interesting that he leans so heavily into root, and it's been very successful for him.
Yeah, he's done great. A channel who I think I can take all the credit for them at this point.
100%?
At the 100% of the credit.
Wow.
This channel was only at 2,780 subscribers when we first mentioned them.
Okay.
And again, all the credit for this one. Everyone else
credit.
has done it on their own.
Okay.
Yeah.
But before you play Monique and Naveen, if you don't know, they also work with Watch It Played. They're sitting at 54,300
juggernauts
subscribers.
In the space
Holy
now.
cow, bigger than me.
They are.
Bigger
They're
than me.
juggernauts.
These two do some of the best straightforward gameplay content.
They do a great job.
Insanely accurate, insanely detailed, great personalities.
Yep.
Very, very happy
They also
to see.
don't shy away from some of the heavier games.
No.
Their whole
play
Lacerda
anything.
series was fantastic.
They'll
They
play
played them
anything.
all. It was amazing.
So, and actually Monique is now full-time in this space, which is one of the new things this last year, is she was able to get to a position where this is her full-time career. So I'm really thrilled to see where they are, and I hope one day, I haven't actually been able to have them here in studio. I hope one day we can make that happen.
That would be cool. It'd be really cool.
Like I said, all the credit for that one by far, right?
Oh,
Isn't that how that
definitely.
works?
100% by far, yep. Just soak it all in, Jesse.
So this is a channel. Where are they right now? Okay. 5,017 subscribers originally.
So decent sized channel-ish,
Our family plays games.
Where are these guys at? 20?
They're sitting at 23,400 subscribers.
Yeah.
They have really leaned into community here.
Yeah.
They've really leaned into not only their own personalities and figuring out how like Mike and Starla really just bounce off each other and have a whole persona that comes through very well.
They have a lot of fun playing games.
They have a lot of fun playing games. But I also love just watching them talk about games.
Yeah.
I love hearing them ping back and forth, queue up each other with like some of the stuff they've been playing recently. privately and talk about some of the stuff that they've really enjoyed. So I've been able to meet them a few times. I even their son has been working on learning videography. He does a lot of the behind the scenes videography and everything.
Keep it in the family. That's awesome.
Yeah, and so I, very happy for them. Very happy for where they are.
That's great.
Another channel that I will take all the credit for.
Oh boy.
All the credit for this one.
That means they're bigger than you.
6,008 subscribers.
6,008
at the time, or 6,080. 6,080 subscribers at the time.
Well, that's a big difference.
This is a very small channel. Very small channel. I will take all of the credit, though, for Board Game Co.
Alex Radcliffe.
Sitting at 47,600 subscribers, which is, in fact, 150 more subscribers than me.
Told you. He's bigger than you.
We have been neck and neck ever since I lifted him up on my shoulders and then carried him across the finish line.
just grab that muskrat by the tail and drug him across. Is that what you did?
A muskrat needs to be drugged around sometimes. No, seriously, Alex in our industry is the go-to person now when it comes to Kickstarter, nuanced discussion about value in board games, real reviews, and I mean that as someone that's like objectively behind the scenes. Board Game Co. plays, talks about, and never shies away from being direct and straightforward, even when it costs him a relationship with publishers.
Very true.
So all the respect in the world for the content that he makes, even though I take full credit, I do think he's put in a lot of work anyway.
Oh, definitely.
Where would he be without the Quackalope bunch?
That's right, yeah.
Maybe one of, there's a lot of other channels that have had it.
Where's the Quackalope bunch?
I don't know where they are either, so it must be something slightly outside of me. I will say about Board Game Co. he might be one of, if not the hardest working person in the board game industry.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he's constantly going all the time.
So, all right, swinging on down.
The fact that you can play 365 games in a year is insane.
Board
games.
Game Coffee. So at the time, Board Game Coffee, I was actually a big fan of. I met them at Origins. They chaperoned me around for the very first Origins I ever went to.
Nice.
They were at 6,120 subscribers when we first talked about them on the channel. They have recently had a brand new creature added to their
family
household.
member.
That definitely does happen and can cause lots of
Just wait.
strife.
Just wait.
And so they're sitting right now, like I said, at 14,200.
Yeah.
I wish they put out more content because I feel like he's really started to find his voice even more so. He's got great camera persona. Him and his wife do an amazing job when they're actually working together and collaborating together. Some of the humor in this.
He's known for his 4K cameras. He's a lot of close-up shots. His reviews, though, are very, very fun.
And detailed.
Yeah.
And detailed. Very specific. So glad to see them hanging out here. This is an interesting one. I added this one because my community told me I had to.
All right.
I was asking my community, I was like, who's out there that I'm missing that needs that boost, that needs that highlight? Rob's Gaming sitting at 8,680 subscribers when we first talked about them.
Rob's Gaming Table?
Rob's Gaming Table.
Okay. Yeah.
Rob's Gaming Table is currently sitting at 17,000.
Wow. Yeah.
Now, YouTube did just screw him.
Oh, big
because
time.
they reorganized all live content into this new tab over here.
For live. Yeah.
Rob's Gaming Table does live content, does some of the best live content there in the industry. If you want a community to hang out with, to watch content with that's consistent and continuous, Rob's Gaming Table is that. I will say this. Mm-hmm. I heard through the grapevine, the year that we highlighted him, one of the reasons our community was telling us to do so is because his wife had given him, I believe, the rest of the year. And it wasn't you have to do this or not.
Sure.
It was honey, we're in a position where I am willing to go to take up a little bit more of the financial responsibilities, and I want you to try to pursue your dream. Right? She opened the door for him to actually dedicate day upon day of live stream content, which is what he wanted to do.
Sure.
And so my community yelled at me to support him because that community wanted to see him succeed, wanted to see him be part of this industry and continue making content. And he's right here. He's still streaming. He's still doing content. He's grown very well. And I'm thrilled about that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Very happy about that.
I've definitely watched multiple of his playthroughs.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Very nice. And this final one here was sitting at 3,200 at the time. This is going to be I told you that there were 2 out of the 10 that really, really don't exist anymore.
This was a shame because his content was by far some of the best.
Yeah, so if I can find him, Lonely Man
definitely not.
what is it? BGS?
Do
Boardgames.
one word for Lonely Man.
Lonely Man.
One word.
Lonely Man BGS. Where is he? Well, if I can even find him here. I've always had trouble. This might be part of the problem. I've always had trouble finding his content specifically. So he did, and well, could still do. It's been about 6 months though. So like I said, seems like he's not doing as much content.
Yep.
I'm sure life has taken over because the amount of work that would go into these detailed videos. These were the most detailed, most specific, most high production quality overview and cinematic videos in the industry.
This is how I learned Too Many Bones.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, really?
Yep.
100%.
Yeah.
He's talking right now. He's doing voiceover on top of this. As he starts teaching you the game, he's placing pieces down. He's showing the components that you're looking for.
Cinematic teaching is an incredible, incredible channel. It's a shame that he doesn't make content. Luckily, this is evergreen content. You can still enjoy the content.
So very hard to make consistent content like this, though.
Yep.
That's a video. I wanted to do a look back because I hadn't actually thought about it that much until you and I talked about doing another one of these videos.
Yep.
And it's not I helped any of these people get here.
Right.
Because I didn't. I might have boosted them by 100 subscribers at the time or given them a little bit more encouragement to continue doubling down.
Sure.
This video is about two things for me. One, it's a bit of context into where people and how channels can grow over time. I hope the channels that are watching this are going like, holy cow, that was just 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like
The amount of growth some of these channels have had is incredible.
yeah,
Yep.
and it's a cool opportunity to reflect because our channel ourselves, we were at 10,000 subscribers 2 years ago when I got a chance to highlight these channels that were all under 10K.
Yeah.
And now some of them are bigger than me. Many of them I've been able to meet and collaborate with. Many of them have careers in the space, and so I'm very, very excited about that.
That's awesome.
And then the second thing is really just a very, very aggressive plea to you all to go watch the video that you and I did together and to support the content creators that we think are very cool in this space.
The next wave.
Game Brigade included.
Thank you.
Because it really is one of those things that if content creators are doing something special that we think are worth highlighting and showcasing to you, there's a strong chance that if enough people pay attention and if they don't give up along the way, if they continue doubling down and investing time, energy, and resources, which means they need your encouragement to do that, in 3, 4, 5 years, there's no telling where they could be and where our industry might be because of that.
Yeah.
Sure.
We need more people in this space, not less. We need more conversations to happen, not fewer.
For sure.
And that's all this is. Cool.
So whatever it is.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Whatever you do, though.
It's whatever the case, whatever you do.
Yeah.
Don't forget to do the important thing.
Get out and play board games.
Stuffed turtles full of macaroni.
We got it that time.
Yeah.
They're delicious,
They are very good, actually.
but not kosher. We'll see you next time.
Bye.